Hi, my name is Liba and I'm 16 years old and I live in Newham. As a young person, I'm really passionate about young people and their mental health and about supporting them in various different ways. Over lockdown and the pandemic, as young people, I realised we went through a lot. So I decided to write a spoken word piece to encourage friends, classmates and young people in general to look out for their emotional health and well-being and to let them know that no matter what, they're not alone. So some genius came up with the bright idea of getting me, Nathan and Kian to learn, practice and perform the poem on stage in front of our family and friends all within a few hours. This is the story of how it all went down. I came with my sister because she's like my guardian angel almost, like I can't do anything without her.
I heard that you're good, you can rap as well, right?
I don't know where you got this information from.
What? What's that?
The atmosphere kind of felt like really comfortable and everyone was kind of like all nice and kind.
So we've got a spoken word artist that's going to help you with the performance.
I am Poetess Jess. I am a spoken word artist.
See, before you quit, remember why you started. Remember why you lit your flame and remember why you sparked it.
We've got 3 young people. You're going to be their mentor as they build towards a performance of a spoken word piece.
If I can change how they think or a feeling or just impact them or add value, my day is complete. My living is not in vain.
As we all know, young people are returning back to school, and with the lockdown and COVID-19 and the isolation around that, mental health has never been more on people's radar, and luckily people are talking about it more, and we've found a massive increase in mental health crisis in young people. There is support out there, and we want to tell the story from a young person's perspective.
My name is Poetess Jess and I am a spoken word artist. So first of all, I love the poem. So does anyone want to read? You want to read? Go ahead, Nathan.
Nathan's one of the young people that I've kind of worked with previously, and this was the first time I met him. Yeah, it was kind of good just to kind of feel his energy, feel what he's like, for him to meet me.
Jalali, we first met on the call when I was struggling with school. He helped me so much. I was happy to see him. It was very tough. It was a tough day.
And then yeah, just really kind of impressed with him, I guess, volunteering to read the poem to everyone in the room and just being really confident with it.
Do you want to read all of it or do you want to should we split it up in 3?
How many lines do you want to read there?
You want to read all of it? Go ahead, be my guest.
But bearing in mind that Liva actually wrote it.
Live? So you wrote it and you don't want to read it?
No! I didn't want to own it, I didn't want it. Look, the thing with me is that because I'm so insecure about myself, I knew, logically I know the poem wasn't bad. If it was bad, you would never have wanted to use it. I knew it was good and I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want anyone saying to me that, oh my God, in your voice it sounds so good. I knew I was going to get some sort of a positive reaction. Didn't really want it and I just didn't want to own it. Yeah.
Why? I thought it was a beautiful piece.
Thank you, Liva.
Thank you.
I can't believe Liba wrote the poem.
Liba is somebody who is very passionate about destigmatising mental health and encouraging young people to reach out. She's somebody that has experience of services and has firsthand felt the impact in a positive way and turning her life in a direction that is more positive and fulfilling for her.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nathan.
I get it. As young people, we feel like our voice cannot be heard. But you are brave, stronger than you think. Asking for help is a courageous thing. Remember, life puts you through dark tunnels and twists and turns. They are here to help. They want to help. You are not weak for asking for support. You are just a human.
Can we give Nathan a big round of applause? Thank you so much, Nathan.
Thank you.
That was amazing, and I loved your expression.
Thanks.
Nathan volunteered to read the whole poem, and as soon as he started, I wanted to cry.
That was the first time I was hearing someone read my work, and I was thinking to myself, wow, it sounds amazing in his voice. Like, I'm thinking like, wow, like, it just sounds superb.
Nathan, how did you feel when you was reading the poem?
I feel like this is a message saying to me, you can get support, and when you're feeling down, you know what to do. And also, to me, I think it's saying, don't give up. That's how I feel. Like that.
After he read the poem, I split the poem up in 3 and I asked them who wants to take which part, what part stands out to them. But primarily they all just said they don't mind and they would take any part. When you read the poem, what do you want the listeners, what emotions do you want them to feel?
Hope.
I say like bravery.
There's a lot of good information in there that if you sit and think about it, it's actually really good in certain situations that you would probably need it. So I think my main goal is to remember this poem.
Kian and Nathan were describing what they felt. I was like, wow, I communicate that message like you, like, because I always think of myself as a worthless person. So, and they brought worth into my work, and I never look at my work like that and stuff. So I was like, wow, like I wrote something like that. I communicate a message. That's my goal, and I did it.
How can we let them know that there's hope in the poem? How can we express bravery? How can we let them remember the poem?
Maybe on key points that you want them to remember, you can change your tone to grab their attention back on key points, and also to help them remember you need to have something different than the poem. So you need to not say it as in like how you usually hear poems. You say something different about it, so more likely they'll remember it.
Yes, that was an amazing answer.
People don't expect to be in like a crisis of mental health, right? You're not gonna sit there in your free time and say, just in case I was in a crisis, let me have like a little note on what to do, little thing. So when I was listening to the poem, I noticed a lot of important websites and companies and things to go and reach out for help on. My hope was if any young person who has listened to the poem then now remembers it, they might go upon the poem in a time of crisis and say, oh, they said that this is a really good service, let me see if I can reach out. Could we do some sort of like mini choreography, so while we say it? So it's like
It's your poem, and how you guys are going to perform it is the ideas. I just want you to think outside of what of yourselves. So you said gestures, expressions, pauses, stopping. I don't know if you want to dance. But yeah, so guys, we're going to get up. We're going to do a little workshop, just a little workshop.
Apple, grapes, raspberries, chocolate.
No, you can't hesitate. Oh.
No hesitation.
Do you want to go again?
No,
It's actually fun to him.
I hated it.
The first step is going to somebody you trust and say, hey sir or madam, I need some support.
Slower.
It's much harder than I say.
Louder.
But
she expressed herself, but it was a little too fast. So I said, if you could just take your time and say it slowly. She kind of went into herself, and then I saw the blue tack and I thought, okay, she's not going to do it.